Sorry for the weird lighting. I'm trying something new. Today I kind of want to go quickly over my budget. There's been some major changes with my budget. I am going to show you on the every dollar. Let's see, we actually have one more week. That's kind of when I'm going to really do the math and kind of make some changes to my budget. Today I'm just kind of going to show you my expenses, and I'll have to make the changes to how much I'm paying off on my student loans and explain all of that later. Mainly because tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I actually work on Christmas Eve, so I'm still here in town, and I'm going to be going home to my parents after I get off work, immediately going to church, and then celebrating Christmas with my family. So I'm going to do this as quickly as possible because, as you can tell, I do have my makeup on because I went to church today, but my hair is a mess. I need to shower. I still need to finish up packing. I need to eat. I have my food sitting down here. So I'm going to quickly make this video and just kind of show you how some things have changed. There's been a lot of expenses, some expenses that I'm kind of upset that I still haven't gotten yet, and yeah, just kind of show you what's going on. So let's go take a look at my every dollar budget. Okay, so here we are looking at my budget. Let's start with income. So for week 3, I made $507.82, so that will be right there. Obviously week 4 will be this coming Friday, so that's an extra $57.82 for my budget. Now, one of the biggest changes is my roommate's rent. As I've said, she is not on the Dave Ramsey budget, and she is unable to pay rent this month. She did go ahead and pay the utilities. That will be split. And so right here, she only paid $69.44. Yes, this is going to mess with my budget really badly, but she will be paying next month. So unfortunate. So you can see that changes and makes me over budget. Giving, I did go ahead and give $5 this Sunday, so today. I also went ahead and gave my Christmas donation, $5. I gave my Christmas donation, which is on the 25th. Since I won't be in town at the church I normally go to for Christmas, so that finishes up my budget. Savings, again, does not change. Housing, I have not gotten my rent yet. Water bill is with the rent. Household maintenance has not changed right now. Pet care, we went over. So, I did get a new dog. I really wish I could show you how cute she is, but actually she is with my parents since I will be leaving straight from work tomorrow to go home and see them. So they went ahead and took her home with them when they came up to celebrate Christmas with my grandparents this weekend. So I did go over with when I adopted her, getting her all settled by little, so that can make the changes there, but I'm hoping that this doesn't go up at all in the next week and a half, so this will help hopefully get some of my money back. Transportation, so I did get gas on the 17th, so that is in here, and the gas that I hadn't entered on the 16th is right here. Oil change, I have not gotten one and don't believe I will get one for the rest of the month, so I'm actually going to change this to 0 because I looked at my mileage and I actually should be good for the rest of this month, so that does give me $50 back. Maintenance, I spent $11 on the car wash last week. That was in my last post. But I don't believe I'll need this, but until the month is over, I'm going to leave this, so that will help adjust my budget. Food. I had to make food for my family's Christmas gathering, and so that cost $21.33 total. So I'm still within my grocery budget, but I will not be buying any more groceries this month at all for sure. I already have my meal prepped for next week, so that's done. Restaurants, I am up to $43.61, but do not believe that I will be going out anymore, so I'm also going to put that at $43.61. So my food is done for the month, honestly. Pretty easy. Miscellaneous stuff. This, I believe, this was some alcohol, that my roommate and I are going to be splitting. And what I mean by splitting is she's buying an alcohol and I'm buying an alcohol for a New Year's thing that we're going to do. We both received, or I received, a mixer for a drink, and it takes 2 different kinds of alcohols. There's like 10 different mixers and 2 different alcohols, and we want to try some of them, so we each bought an alcohol to try. So I went ahead and got that. Miscellaneous, there will be nothing else to add here for the rest of the month that I know of, so I'm going to go ahead and finish that off. Hair and beauty, I don't believe there'll be anything else, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this just in case, because there's one thing I can think of that I might need. Okay, pharmacy, this is a hard one. I still have not received my doctor's bill. So as of January, I will be contacting them to see if I need to pay a bill. I just want to make sure it doesn't end up going to collections, because that has happened before where I never even received a bill and they sent it straight to collections. And in the end, we got it worked out, but I just want to make sure that that doesn't happen. I also did get my medicine this month, and that's over $100, but less than $200. I believe it was like $130 something. And we order it, and I haven't gotten the exact price, but once I get that, that will be on here. But I don't believe, if it doesn't come next week, that this will be the total amount that I used. My phone bill, like I said, was paid, so that's amount. I haven't paid my Spotify bill, and my Hulu bill came in. So unfortunately, that means my debt has to change by $178 to cover the cost of my roommate not paying her rent this month. So if anyone's like, I can't believe she still lives there, I don't understand why you're letting her live there, she is also my friend. So really fast, the total will be $336.75 for what I'm paying off before my next bill and before the other bills get affected. $336.75. So she's my friend. She will be moving out as soon as she gets a job, because she's not planning on working here. So I do kind of need to make sure that I can budget without her income. And I think I'm going to be doing a pretty good job doing that. But yeah, not having her income this month is definitely not planned. So that kind of is what the problem is. If I had known that she wasn't going to pay it, I could have made it. She said we've worked out a plan, and she will be paying over the next 2 months to make up for it. She'll be splitting the rent she didn't pay this month into next month and February. That's what we've worked out, and she's pretty good about paying her rent on time. As long as she pays it within the month, then I'm okay with it. And this is the first time ever that she is not paid it on time. And because she pre-discussed it with me, I am actually perfectly okay with that. So that is the reasoning behind that. So as you can see, my debt is down to 20%. I wanted at least to be up to 25%. So I am kind of sad about that, but it is what it is. So that is it. And, that's my budget right now. We'll just have to see where it takes me. Okay, so there you guys go. That is my budget for the third week in December, right there, just for you. It's definitely been a crazy week. It's been insane, and I definitely can say I am not ready for Christmas. I needed just another week to prepare and get ready, and definitely things throwing off, like my roommate not being able to pay her rent, or my doctor's bill not coming in has really kind of messed up my budget. But I think that having this budget has definitely helped me. When my roommate said she wasn't able to pay rent, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little frustrated. I was sad because I'm like, okay, well, this is income that I budgeted. This is something that's supposed to be set, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, especially since I adopted a dog. I put that larger expense in my budget, and I was like, well, that's okay because I have this extra income, that although I'm not putting on debt this month, this is something that I really want. This is something not just that I want, that I need for me, to have this dog. And it really is unfortunate that my roommate wasn't able to pay. But I think it's kind of a blessing and a curse, in the fact that my doctor's bill hasn't come in yet, because that will give me more room into my budget this month, but unfortunately next month that means I have to work it in my budget, which is okay. The gifts won't be there in January. The dog care purchase will be max $50, and I just think that maybe the doctor knew somewhere. No, I think God knew that I couldn't get my doctor's bill yet because my roommate wasn't able to pay rent. And I think that that's going to work out perfectly fine, and it's actually going to allow me to have, be able to cover it. So thank you guys for watching my budget. I will be posting this a little late, obviously from what you can see due to everything that's gone on. I don't know whether this is going to go up before or after Christmas. My next video for my December budget will be my final one, so you will not see that next Saturday. You will see that either the last day of December or the within that week, so the beginning of January. And then next Sunday you will see my January budget, how I'm starting that and the setup of that budget. I just want to make sure that due to everything that happened last month, I don't believe it'll happen again, but I was very sure that my budget was just going to be finalized there in November, and a lot of things happened that last week in November that it definitely cost me a lot, both monetarily and emotionally, and so I just want to make sure that it is all recorded in the Every Dollar budget. I did record it myself, but I didn't show you guys in the video how that ended up, and so I just want to make sure you guys get to see it. So I will see you next Sunday for setting up my January budget, and then after that, finalizing my December budget. Make sure that you are practicing your budget however you decide to do it. You don't have to do it this way. This is the way that I found that works for me. So if you're doing it on paper, if you're doing it on a different app, if you're doing it a different way, I think it's just important that you budget. So hopefully you guys are budgeting too. Let me know in the comments below what budgeting tool you are using. Again, paper and pencil is a budgeting tool, so let me know if that's what you're using, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye!